This is a live stream for my own purposes. Uh, I just wanted to say I'm not planning on going anywhere anytime soon, but that's in God's hands now, isn't it? And I had a stroke 2 weeks ago, and so I've been meaning to do this for years, but I want to go ahead and do it. When I die, there are certain things that I want the person and people who are going to handle disposing of the remains to know. Um, First of all, if he's able at the time, because I'm hoping we're talking about years from now, I want my best friend, Mike, to be in charge of things. And because he knows me better than anybody in my life right now. And I, I want to be cremated, and I do not want to be embalmed. There's no reason. I just want the cheapest cremation that you can find. And I want my service held in my backyard. I don't want any money spent that doesn't have to be. And I want my ashes to be placed on a pedestal or something, and a nice windy day. I want people to come, do a service in the backyard and at my house and make it like a party. Play some of my favorite music at the party thing, but the ashes I want to be put on something up kind of high and allowed to blow away on a nice windy day in my backyard. I think that's better than being buried. It's better than any of that other stuff. I don't want it to be stuck somewhere. I want to go back to forces of nature, God. The energy that is our soul, I believe, is going to be released anyway. God's going to take care of all that. I don't have to worry about that. Um, I have my uncle's ashes here, and I'm going to probably put them in my backyard too, because he was raised in this little town that I live in, and he loved it here. And as long as you own the property, it's legal to do that. And my dad's dog, I'm probably going to put him on this property too, because he loved it here. And out there that day, I'd like for 3 songs to be played. Um, the first one is a song that I sang at karaoke. It's called A Song for You. I want that played, and I want, it's me singing it, and I want, I'm going home from the Rocky Horror Picture Show movie. I want that played. And there's another one. Oh Lord, I can't remember what it is right now. I'll have to, but I'm going to link them in the description anyway, so it'll make it easier. Because what I'm thinking is that when the plans start to, when I pass away, and I hope it's many, many, many years from now, but when it'll just be easier. A person that's doing it, people that are doing it, can just go to this video and they'll know exactly what I wanted. And it's nothing hard. Hey Pebbles. My grandparents. That's a good idea. That's a real good idea. Um, I just do not. I want it to be easy on the people, and I don't want people crying and all that. I mean, I know it's sad when we go, but I want people, all of you, please remember the laughter that we had. Remember good times, foolish times, and remember me like that. I don't want people remembering me in sadness. And I've also got to, ooh, big stretch limo just went by. I've also got to figure out, what I'd like said. I mean, not, I'm not going to write my own eulogy. That's not what I mean, but, and, hope, I mean, the thing is, this may change because given time, hopefully, I'm going to live for years to come, but I can delete this in a year, and if I want to make changes, I can do that. But I think it's good to have some kind of plan, and I really don't feel like writing all this crap down, so why not just talk about it? I wish I could remember that third song. I want those songs played like while my ashes are being blown away, or I don't know how that's going to work, but I do want my ashes in the yard here, in my backyard, with daddy's dog, mom and daddy's dog, and with my uncle. That way we'll all be together. Um, let's see. What was the other song that I wanted? I wanted I'm Going Home, Rocky Horror Picture Show, sung by Tim Curry. And I wanted me singing A Song for You. That's a video on YouTube. And I'll have to think about it. But hey, Real Housewife, not planning on going anywhere anytime soon, Real Housewife. I'm letting all of you know that. I'm just thinking. No, I'm not really morbid today. I'm just, this is something I've been meaning to do for a long time. And, you know, I guess it's not morbid, but my mortality is on my mind. We're all going to die. It's as sure as being born. Yeah, that's something else I've got to do too. I've got to do a will, and I need to do it sooner than later. I don't have one right now, and it's very important because um, there are people that need to be taken care of. Well, let it go. Hey, honey, it's, I mean, it's a real thing. We're all going to go down that path. We're all going to, as sure as we came here, we're going to leave. And I personally don't really want to stay here forever. I know in my heart that there's a better place for us. Yeah, I'm 55, and it does fly, and I know that it's going to be going faster and faster. Yeah, I'm going to go down there and talk to them about my stuff too. But it's not going to cost much to embalm me, and that's really all I'm going to need is for them to get my butt to the furnace, roll it through, and bring me home. Yep. But I have always had an issue with thinking about being buried in the ground, and my mom didn't like it either. And so they bought years ago. They got a really good deal on I call it a personal mausoleum. It fits my mom and my dad, and she's already there, of course, and you know. But actually, one reason I think that I've thought about this today is I went to the grocery store and I went over to mom and daddy's. I had to take care of something over there. And guys, by the time I got back in the yard, I was so tired, I was out of breath. So I was sitting there in the car drinking my water. I had bought a bottle of water, and that made me feel better. And now I'm taking my pills. I'll probably be feeling better. But anyway, I was sitting in the car and the phone rang, and it was the cemetery telling me that Mama's date of death marker had come in and that I could pick up the original that they took off and, replaced. So it put it on my mind, you know. I did something last night, guys, that shocked me. I actually sang a little bit. I was listening to a song and I sang, and it's gravelly and everything, but it's better. My voice is better. I was actually able to hit notes. I mean, they sounded terrible, but it was just like wavering a week ago, like back and forth, just really bad. But I'm gonna probably be getting a phone call today or tomorrow about voice therapy. I saw my doctor yesterday, and she's put me on Plavix. Not crazy about that, but she's like, you need to be on it, and I trust her. She says I absolutely need to be on it. So I'm going to start it. They talk about bruising. They talk like bruising is terrible with it, and I may not stay on that stuff. I mean, medication can kill you. Lord, Lord, Lord. I'm thankful, y'all, that I'm here and that I've survived this stroke. I'm also a little scared, I guess, of what the future holds. I just hope and pray that I don't end up in a bed somewhere with tubes hanging out of me. I would much rather be dead. But I'm doing okay, and I'm starting to make plans, and see now I can tell my best friend, here's this video. I'll show it to him. I mean, here's this video, and you'll know what to do. Because I've already told him that I wanted him to take care of this, and I'm assuming, I don't know if he'll want me to do the same for him or not. We need to talk about that. Anyway, I'm going to go rest my voice a little bit. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Remember, sugar loves you, and Jesus loves you too.